You're going to fall. Get off the rocks.
What do you care?
Okay, so now you were telling me about, huh?
That's the road we came from. See, this is Gadot. These are the fields and the plantations of the kibbutzim.
Where's the road?
This one here.
Oh, okay. Check of staff. Eli Cohen, the spy in.
Staff and all the important soldiers, and came here to visit, and he told them, "Oh, you're going to have my all your soldiers here are so miserable. They sit in the sun, they sit in the cold. We used to plant some trees for them." So they have some shadows, and they planted trees. Wherever they had bunkers, they planted trees, and this way we knew where the bunkers are. Okay, but he
a smart chap.
Yeah, he was caught and he was hanged.
He was caught and hanged in Damascus.
Yeah.
Shalom and welcome to the Gadot Lookout.
This is the lookout?
That's the lookout, yes.
You are standing near the main road that connects the Galilee with the Golan Heights and continues all the way up to Damascus. A Syrian military outpost called the Murtafa, meaning high and mighty, once stood here. This outpost dominated the Hula Valley. Down the trail in front of you is an old Syrian bunker with an impressive view of the Hula Valley. Not so very long ago, this valley was covered by the Hula Lake, rich with wildlife, fish, and unique vegetation. In 1951, Israel initiated a project to dry up the lake and the surrounding swampland, the purpose of which was to expand agricultural land and to prevent health hazards. The project lasted 6 years, during which the workers suffered from gunfire by the Syrian army. Recently, it was realized that this project created some ecological imbalance. As a result, a section of the valley has been reflooded and turned into a public park. Kibbutz Gadot, for which this lookout is named, is located just beyond the Jordan River, surrounded by a eucalyptus forest. The kibbutz was established in 1949 and from the beginning suffered repeated Syrian attacks until the end of the Six-Day War in 1967. The fields of the kibbutz had to be cultivated by armored tractors because of the danger posed to the farmers. Kibbutz Gadot, like other Israeli communities built along the Syrian border, raised an entire generation of children in underground bomb shelters. The attacks escalated during the 1960s and climaxed when Syria attempted to divert the water sources of the Jordan River. Kibbutz Gadot was completely destroyed twice by Syrian bombardment. The members of the kibbutz rebuilt the community after each attack. Rivka Geffen, a member of Kibbutz Gadot, tells her story. We got out of the bomb shelters. The whole kibbutz was demolished. The dairy, the chicken runs, the homes. There wasn't a building that wasn't hit. There was nothing. No dining room, no water, no electricity, nothing. On Saturday morning, hundreds of volunteers from all over the country arrived. We worked to rebuild the kibbutz, which took us exactly 2 months. We finished rebuilding exactly on the 6th of June, 1967. All that night we were in the bunkers, listening to the noise of the vehicles. We didn't know what to expect. By daylight, the heavy shelling started. It was horrible. If before we had 300 shells falling on us, now it was 4,000 shells. Once again, everything was destroyed and the fear was terrible. We felt once again that they had ruined everything, and this time no one could save us. The whistles of the Katyusha rockets overhead, it was terrifying. By the end of the Six-Day War, June 11, 1967, the Israel Defense Forces freed the northern communities from the threat of the Syrian army. The Syrian military outposts in this region were occupied by the Golan Brigade under the command of Mano Shaked. The brigade was reinforced by paratroopers, infantry, and armored forces. Rivka Geffen describes the feeling then.
שבת אחרי הצהריים מנו הגיע למרתפה ונושא הסיוט חלף, אתם נראים מבית המכס העליון.
Saturday afternoon, Mano got to the Murtafa and sent the message. The nightmare is over. We see you from the upper customs house. We got out of the bunkers and all the kibbutz members rushed to the outlook to see the military convoy climbing up. It was the end of our war. After taking position in the outpost, Commander Mano Shaked said to the members of Kibbutz Gadot, "From here you look 7 times greater." His words acknowledging the bravery of
את בוכה אצלכם, כן, ביתי את בוכה